Daddy, please don't take the girl. Same old boy, same sweet girl, 10 years down the road. He held her tight and kissed her lips in front of the picture show. Stranger came and pulled a gun, grabbed her by the arm, said, if you do what I tell you to, there won't be any harm. And Johnny said, take my money, take my wallet, take my credit cards. Here's a watch that my grandpa gave me. Here's a key to my car. Mister, give it a whirl. But please don't take the girl. Same old boy, same sweet girl, 5 years down the road. There's gonna be a little one, and she says it's time to go. Doctor says the baby's fine, but you'll have to leave, 'cause his mama's fading fast. And Johnny hit his knees, and there he prayed, take the very breath you gave me, take the heart from my chest. I'll gladly take her place if you'll let me make this my last request. Take me out of this world. God, please don't take the girl. Johnny's daddy was taking him fishing when he was 8 years old.
Boom, it's gone.
And roller coasters have been the ultimate thrill ride since the turn of the century. Find out how gravity, technology, and imagination combine to create bigger and better thrills in modern marvels. And on Show rights, we'll find out right after this.
Children, role models are an important part of growing up. HBO's animated hero classics looks at role models from history. But heroes can come in many forms, from famous athletes to older siblings. Find out who your children see as role models and ask what qualities they admire in these people. Then talk about what kind of behavior is good to emulate and what kind is not. With your guidance, heroes and role models can be a positive inspiration for your kids throughout their childhood. We'll be back with more of Education Showcase right after this.
Last month, we talked a little bit about the new rating system for TV programs. If you remember, it was designed for use with the V-chip, a device that will let parents screen out programs with ratings that are inappropriate for certain age groups. But since the ratings were instituted in January, they've raised a lot of questions. Do they provide enough information to be effective? Does government regulation of television infringe on the First Amendment? And where do you draw the line between the responsibility of TV programmers and the responsibility of parents? At the recent National Conference on Education in Orlando, Florida, students, teachers, and parents discussed some of these issues with Jack Valenti, president of the Motion Picture Association and the creator of the new rating system.
We're dealing with giving parents a little more information so that they can better monitor and supervise the TV watching of their young children. We designed this thing quite deliberately, quite thoughtfully, over 11 months, I set forth some specifications. I said, first, whatever we do must be simple to use and easy to understand. Second thing we wanted to do is to try to look at the content of a program. Sexual content, violence, language, theme like suicide or drugs or whatever it is. And then to take that content and marry it up with age categories. So it would be easy for parents by segregating it by age. And third, to make sure that it could be used with a V-chip. That's the key. Now,
despite the intentions of Valenti's committee, some government officials and children's advocates claim the rating system is too vague and doesn't offer enough information about content. However, there may be some evidence that viewers disagree. According to Valenti, of 1,500 people surveyed in January of this year, 69% found the new system helpful, while only 27% did not. And what do children think?
I feel that it'll help, but it will not help as much as I think some people will think. Like the parents want to stop the kids seeing violence and stuff. They can see it like out on the streets from their friends, other places. They can't just see it on television. It's all over.
Which raises the issue of who takes responsibility for helping kids make the right choices.
whatever happened to parental responsibility? Why would you bring... Why would you bring children into a world if you're going to turn your back and abandon the responsibility for instructing them in what is right and what is plainly wrong, and to say, Susie and Tommy, no television. In the final end of it all, there are only three places where a child is going to learn and be instructed. One is the parent, second is the school, and third is the church. And if any of those three pillars of society begin to wobble, no law, no rating system, in my judgment, is going to salvage that child's conduct.
That was a sentiment that was echoed by parents as well as students.
I feel that we need, as parents, we need to get more involved and try to spend as much time home with our children to monitor the kinds of things that they're doing.
I think a lot of parents should take responsibility. Like a lot of kids don't like to be told to go to bed, or that they're grounded, or take their phone or the TV, but they're the parents.
I have to say something for the kids today. I think they're the best we've ever dealt with. They are facing more. They are making decisions. They see drugs on the street. You can get a gun anywhere you want to go to get a gun. I think they're making good decisions, and we're not giving them credit for it. I think the chip is a tool, particularly for younger kids, that can prevent them from getting involved and looking and fantasizing about some of this stuff very early on. But we've got to maintain our responsibility as parents. I think that's crucial. And you've got to teach kids to do the things they would do correctly when you're not watching as well as when you're watching. We all have got to play a role. We're dealing with good kids that are resisting all the things that they're having to face today.
As we've just heard, ratings and V-chips can only do so much. Eventually, children will have to make their own decisions about what they watch and how it influences their behavior. With that in mind, the National Cable Television Association, Cable in the Classroom, and the National PTA have teamed up to produce an instructional video for parents. Taking charge of your TV gives families 4 easy steps for getting the most out of watching television.
Television violence takes many forms. Yeah, we're talking the Three Stooges here, and cartoons where a road runner takes a nosedive off a cliff. If you're 4 or 8 or even 16, that may seem real. And if you're 8, you might be up on the garage roof and attempt that stunt yourself. Children need to understand that the violence they see on TV is not real, and that's why heroes and cartoon characters don't get hurt. But your kids do. You don't want to scare them, but they need to know that they can't act out the fake violence they see on TV.
To get your copy, contact your local cable company or call the Family and Community Critical Viewing Project at 1-800-452-6351. Stay tuned. We've got Cable in the Classroom highlights right after this.
Who's first? Rebecca, they want to know about...
Who started from the 245 who started Wednesday morning to Rebecca Silfon. It has been a fascinating competition. Congratulations to the runner-up Prem Trivedi. He can be back next year. And Sudhir Potru, who finished third. This was an outstanding competition. If it gets any better, maybe next year. Thanks for joining us.
Really? Thank you.
I don't want anyone to stay awake tonight, so thinking about it.
Okay. That's our coffee talk for today. So if you...
You can no longer think. Everything goes black. And that's just the first 4 seconds. The Outer Limits, Flight of Fear, only at Paramount's Kings Dominion. Come to Farm Fresh today and pick up coupons worth up to $7 off general admission to Paramount's Kings Dominion, now open daily.
More humane environment for the inmates and those in charge of guarding them. The jail now in use in Chesapeake is 38 years old. To say the facility outlived its usefulness years ago is an understatement. The jail has been operating at 200% beyond its capacity for the past decade. That was then. This will be Monday at the New City Jail. The difference is like night and day. There are no bars. The jail will be operating under a new concept. Depending on an inmate's charges and behavior, they could be housed in a direct supervision cell. The environment is less restrictive, even though the inmates are observed by a deputy 24 hours a day. Other cities that have used the concept have never had a serious assault or death.
It's to the inmate's interest, if he wants to remain in direct supervision, to cooperate, to abide by the jail rules and regulations.
The high-tech facility cost $32 million, but as a result of a deal the sheriff worked out with the U.S. Marshals for beds, it's costing local taxpayers almost nothing.
For a 15-year contract, that's going to pay for 70% of this facility. The other 25% comes from the Department of Corrections here in the state. So the local taxpayers are really getting a tremendous break.
And Regina, there shouldn't be any complaints from the inmates about the food, either about the hot food not being hot or the cold food not being cold, because the jail has a cook-chill system that's similar to what the airlines use. So each meal should be the perfect temperature regardless of when the inmate eats. Regina?
Well, Velma, what happens if an inmate just can't adjust?
Well, if they can't adjust, they can always be escorted next door to the old facility.
All right. Thanks so much, Velma.
Well, it's been a shortened work week for a lot of us, and some are already looking ahead to the weekend forecast.
It could be.
El Molo pours water into a small glass. Watch closely and notice that not one drop of water spills over the side of the glass. El Moldo does it again.
Wait a minute, wait. El Moldo. That pitcher was empty.
Great trick, 2 at once. And now, for the piece de resistance of my act, so-called, because there's not an audience in the world that doesn't resist this piece. The famous giant chest shtick. Yes, it is time for the giant chest.
I would guess so.
And El Moldo would love to get stuck with this giant chest. All right. Step right over here, my dear. I love working with groups. Ever since frickin' track.
Well, don't tell me you're going to do this trick with an empty chest.
You see one? All right, this is my new assistant. What is your name, dear?
I'm Laurel Canyon.
Laurel Canyon. Step right in here, my dear. You have nothing to fear.
Are you sure these spikes won't hurt me?
We'll soon find out. Just go into the cabinet. Watch this one. We close the door.
El Moldo, what have you done with that girl?
Nothing. We just went to my apartment, had a couple of drinks, that's all.
No. I mean, right now.
Listen to some Jerry Vale records. Nothing big at all.
What? Right now?
I don't know what I did. It's a new chest. Well, let's see what happened.
$2,000. Shut up.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
You sure do know how to deflate a girl's ego.
El Moldo does this again. Ladies and gentlemen, the great El Moldo. You got a dollar?
This is my boss, Jonathan Hart, a self-made millionaire. He's quite a guy. This is Mrs. H. She's gorgeous. She's one lady who knows how to take care of herself. By the way, my name is Max. I take care of both of them, which ain't easy. Because when they met, it was murder.
Were beginning construction on their massive puppets. Producer Kathleen Kennedy says this diligence paid off on screen. With dinosaurs so detailed, many believe they could only have been created with computer-generated imagery.
I used the kitchen scene in the first Jurassic as an example, where most people look at that scene and they think the majority of those shots are CGI, when in fact they're not. They're a combination of rod puppets, heads, full-size dinosaurs, and whenever we needed to blend some of those, we used CGI technology. But the majority of that kitchen scene is Stan.
We have people who are working and have worked on Lost World and worked on Jurassic Park and are still working here, who come from the aerospace industry, who come from NASA, and who will tell you that our robotics are far more complicated than anything that went on in the aerospace industry.
The use of digital technology in films like Jurassic Park allows filmmakers to create scenarios that were beyond their wildest dreams just a decade ago. But computer-generated images are added after a scene has been shot. So directors like Frank Marshall appreciate the spontaneity that can come with using live-action puppets on a set.
When you have something that you're working with, when you're actually relating to it, there are accidents that happen. There are, you know, when it swings its arm or it hits something or you're interacting with it, there are these little accidents that happen. The same thing happens when two actors are acting together. So these little accidents that are wonderful, that we all hope happen in scenes, do not happen in CG scenes.
Mr. Hammonds, I think we're back in business.
In 1993, Winston partnered with James Cameron and former Industrial Light and Magic chief Scott Ross to form the high-tech effects company Digital Domain.
With digital technology on Terminator 2 and on Jurassic Park, he birthed these creatures and then was able to make them come to life in rubber using animatronics and fairly advanced computer skills. But when it became a digital creature, he had to hand it off to another company, and his interaction with that other company was somewhat limited. And I believe he started to realize back in about 1992, 93, just as he was going through the Jurassic Park experience, that he really needed to start to gain that expertise and keep it in-house.
I'm part owner in one of the largest digital animation companies in the world, and I have no idea what a gigabyte is. I am so techno-averse that I walk in here and say, look at all these big machines and everything, and I don't know what they do. But I know what I can ask the artist to do, and that's the key. Do we have rendering to match this? If my life is about creating characters for film and not about effects, then I wouldn't be an honest man if I didn't say, hey, this new technology
helps create characters for film. It's a good thing. The inertia of his movement forward is going to continue him forward, even if the computer's all shut off.
Last year, Winston and Cameron utilized the services of Digital Domain and Stan Winston Studio on a third Terminator project, T2 3D, The Ride. Winston directed an exciting endoskeleton sequence for the 3D ride film that has been wowing crowds at the Universal Studios Florida.
And Puckadut.
It's like for the very first time. It is so awesome.
Singer and performer Michael Jackson asked Winston to direct his 40-minute musical film Ghosts, which recently premiered at the Cannes Film Festival. The video utilizes a cutting-edge digital process called motion capture, which seamlessly transforms a dancing Michael Jackson into a dancing skeleton.
I think it's the most elegant use of performance capture I've ever seen. It is absolutely Michael Jackson. There would be no other way to do that. When you look at performance capture data, all you're seeing are little balls. And so here's a little, a man that's represented by these 3D little objects. And I show it to people and say, who's the dancer? And every person I showed it to said, that's Michael Jackson.
You usually end up getting a little bit more creative than the tool allows. And so then your insanity creatively forces the person in technology to have to go further, because the art then pushes the technology. And it's really sort of exciting. It's sort of like, oh, what are you going to end up with next? And it's not going to stop.
Don't move.
Who are you? They're sending cars to Japan.
Collection.
Causing controversy, the story tonight at 11.
Tonight, from Walt Disney World in Florida, witness the #1 female magician in the world, Melinda, the First Lady of Magic, as she performs her astonishing illusions in front of a live audience. Everything you see is performed without the aid of video or camera tricks, with special guests Shelley Long and Kelsey Maroney. Watch Melinda vanish 4-time Indy 500 winner Al Unser while he sits behind the wheel of a high-powered sports car as it reaches engine speeds of 180 miles per hour. See a jet appear out of thin air. Play along as she reads your mind right from your living room. And be amazed as she makes her winged horse Pegasus disappear. Now, get ready for a magical night with Melinda, the First Lady of Magic. Ladies and gentlemen, Melinda.
everybody. I'm Melinda, and welcome to my first television special. I want you to know when I was growing up, my dream was to become a lady magician. And this evening, you're watching that dream come true. Tonight, we're weaving my magic with a special story about a little girl who has a big imagination all her own. Oh, and by the way, all the magic you see tonight is being done without any camera tricks. What you see on your TV screen is exactly what you'd see if you were here in our live audience. So let's begin one dark and stormy night when the restless dreams of a child become the fun, excitement, and adventure of pure magic.
Everything's okay. You're having a bad dream.
There was this awful place, and this giant grew into a really scary monster. It might be under the bed.
No. All clear, sweetheart. Nobody here. Just, feather from your quilt and, old Floyd. But I'll tell you something. Old Floyd looks a little scared himself.
Mommy, I kept running and running.
Aha! Chocolate chips and thunder. The perfect combination. It was just a bad dream. How about if we finish reading Cinderella? That'll help you get back to sleep.
Nah, I know that one. Tell me something new.
Scooch over a little bit. Get comfortable. Okay. New and original. Once upon a time. How am I doing so far?
I like it.
Once upon a time, there was a light blue, tastefully decorated, simply wonderful castle, sitting right smack dab in the middle of a magic kingdom.
Not Architectural Digest, Mom. Make it more like Hansel and Gretel, with candy and stuff.
Well, yeah, when you get up close, there's lots of detail. Lots of gumdrops and candy canes and whipped cream. Just looking at it made people hungry. And inside this tasty-looking castle lived a magician whose name was Homer the Mighty Wizard.
No, Mom, not a guy magician, a lady.
A lady?
Yes, a lady magician lived in the castle and she had lots of pets.
Like?
Well, birds. You know, those magic ones.
Doves?
Yeah, and a real new horse with big wings.
And the lady's name was Aphrodite.
No. Melinda. Her name was Melinda.
Melinda?
Yeah. She was a lady magician. She knew all about magic.
come, a live transformation of a man into a woman. And Melinda magically gets shot out of a cannon.
Ready? Aim. Fire!
The American Family.
Falling apart. Ed Davis.
Doomed.
Susan Frost.
Kids, parents, history. No way to bring them together.
Pardon me, senora. I disagree.
Who's that?
It is I, Emilio Ortega. The answer to family togetherness is to create meals that are fun for everyone. Like tacos, with my authentic Ortega taco shells. Still made from whole kernel corn. Bring your family together, the Ortega way.
Next, The American Family. It's back.
America's new champion, CBS Tonight, Jag.
Looks like the storm is about over.
Yeah. What happened next, Mom?
Next?
To Melinda.
Yeah, Melinda. Well, one day Melinda decided she was tired playing the castle and she wanted to see the world. So she got herself a good agent and took her magic act on the road.
Where?
Anywhere people loved magic. Melinda only played the best castles and clubs.
Did she meet a prince?
Did she meet a prince?
Mom, not a guy in a cape and a crown.
Oh, no. This guy was totally cool.
And now, one of Melinda's signature illusions. What if you could change anyone into anyone else? Watch closely.
I see you clearly in my mind and in my heart, for we're worlds apart. Night after night, all alone, I think about the times we knew, darling, me and you. And I know you're coming back to me, but cause I need to feel you in my arms again. When I hold you, I know the magic. When I hold you, I know no fear. Without you here, there's no magic in my life. So I pray one day you'll day after day, I spend the hours wondering why you had to go when I love you so. Day after day, I hear your voice, I see your face, I feel your touch. Boy, I'm missing you so much, but I know I must be brave and carry on. Still, it's hard, my love, when all I love is gone. When I hold you, I know the magic. When I
The visit was over. Melinda felt full of magic. And now, it was time to go on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, boomed the announcer, please welcome
Melinda!
the First Lady of Magic.
Thank you. looking for the man of my dreams. I'm gonna throw my teddy bear out into the audience, and I want 3 different people to throw him around to each other. Last person it lands on's gotta be a guy, and you're the man of my dreams. Here we go. Catch. 1, 2, 3. Ah! There's the man of my dreams. Good catch. Yeah. Hi. What's your name?
Stan.
Sam?
Stan.
Stan. Oh, Stan. Have we ever met before?
No, we haven't.
No? Well, I had a dream about you last night. Yeah. Have you ever had a dream about me?
Yes.
You did?
Even if I didn't know you, I had a dream about it.
Come on up here, Stan. Now, yeah, give Stan a big hand. He's pretty brave. Now, Stan, I wrote down everything I could remember about my dream last night, right up here on this chalkboard. I'm not going to show you right now because I don't want to influence you in any way. But I can tell you this much. In my dream, we got married.
We did?
Yeah, we did. Come on over here and have a seat right here. And then we went on a honeymoon. Where did we go?
Maui.
Maui. My kind of guy. And when we were in Maui, we named each other little nicknames. Do you remember that?
Yes.
I called you Love Muffin. Do you remember what you called me?
Pussycat.
Pussycat! Okay. And then what happened? Do you remember?
You tell me. I don't remember. Remember, I'm over 60. I don't remember those things anymore.
Well, you got really hungry, and you decided to order something from room service that you really love. What was that?
Lasagna.
Lasagna!
That romantic?
For energy.
I needed it.
And as we were sitting there eating our lasagna, we were watching movies on television. Who was your favorite movie star?
Batman.
Batman! Mine too. And as we were watching the Batman movie, we were talking about your friend that got really silly and fell in the wedding cake. What was his name?
Jimmy.
Is Jimmy here?
I don't.
Is he here tonight?
No.
Think he's recovered?
No, he's still in jail.
Well, that was a wonderful honeymoon for me. Did you have a good time?
I don't remember.
No,
we had a wonderful time. Really.
You're not married, are you?
Oh, yes, I am.
You are?
Oh, sure.
Is your wife here?
Right over there.
Oh, what's your... How many years?
41.
What's your name? Arlene. Arlene, stand up. Yeah. Arlene. Was your honeymoon as good as ours? Was your honeymoon as good as ours? Better. Thank God.
I remembered that one.
Well, Stan, I think you made some wonderful choices. Let's go back here and see what my dream was really all about. You think you can help me? Can you go to this side right over here? Okay. Lift up the pole right here. No, this side. There you go. And drop it down really slow. We honeymooned in Maui. I called you Love Muffin. You called me Pussycat. We ate lasagna. All we did all weekend was watch Batman movies. But the best part is that your friend Jimmy paid for the bill. Thank you, Stan. You're wonderful.
That was funny, Mom. Then what happened?
Then, there was the thunder of drums and more magic. In fact, some called it downright revolutionary.
at ease.
Coming up, Melinda hypnotizes a man into defying gravity. The mystery of the masked phantom. And Roger Rabbit's jet appears out of thin air. So get ready to touch your TV screens and become part of the magic.
A dinosaur. This confirms reports of some sort of enormous prehistoric creature. Just been told the National Guard has been called in to evacuate the area. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Sci-Fi Theater will continue.
Sorry we're late.
The Lost World Jurassic Park Watch Collection. 4 different watches, each just $1.99 when you buy any value meal at Burger King.
Maybe you ought to get a watch.
Whether it's martial arts, music, or metal shop, you can become a master just by striving for excellence. Don't let drugs destroy all you've worked for. Be the master of your own life.
A baby gangster buy.
When life was perfect, well, welcome to the 90s.
Why does a preschool need a fundraiser? How many crayons can one kid eat?
Life and Stuff premieres next Friday.
For as long as anyone can remember, female assistants have been falling under the hypnotic spells of male magicians. Maybe it's time for a change. sometimes when you unmask your nightmares, the results can be surprising.
Then one day, during a break between shows, Melinda got a very special invitation from one of her biggest fans. Any idea who?
Sure, Mom. Roger Rabbit.
What a guesser.
Yeah, Roger Rabbit. He invited Melinda for a little R&R in Toontown.
What's R&R?
Rest and retuning. So she packed a little overnight bag and got her horse and flew off. But when she got to Toontown, Roger Rabbit was nowhere to be seen.
I need your help, everybody. It's time to solve the Roger Rabbit mystery. I know one of these villains is hiding Roger Rabbit, and I'm going to ask you at home to help me find him. That's the cool part. But to experience the magic, you have to get up from your chair and go to your television. That's right. I'm going to make magic happen in your living room. But for it to work, you have to be able to touch your screen. So stand up and come to your TV. And if there's more than one of you, choose a leader and come to your television now. Have a look at these 6 villains. I want you to think of one of them, just one, and touch that villain with your finger. That's right. Touch the screen right on the villain you're thinking of. Now in a moment, I'm going to ask you to spell out the name of the villain by moving once for each letter. You can move up or down, left or right. You can't move diagonally. And you can't jump over empty spaces. For example, suppose you are thinking of Hook. You could move like this, always starting on the next square. H-O-O-K. Or you can move like this. H-O-O-K. Remember, up or down, left or right, no diagonal moves. Ready? All right, start spelling on the next square. When you're finished, keep your finger where it is. I'm pretty sure you're not touching the witch, so let's throw the old hag out. Okay, the spelling bee is over. In a moment, I'm going to ask you to move 5 times. Remember, you can't move onto an empty space. Just start counting on the next square. Ready? Move 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep your finger on the last spot you land on. I know you're not on Frollo, so back to the bell tower he goes. Now move 3 times. Go ahead. 1, 2, 3. It's not Jafar. Let's send him back to the cave. Now here's the last magical step. Once again, move 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Although I can't see you, I know you're pointing to the real villain. And to show you I'm right, let me open this special door.
Cursed again, yelled Cruella. And with that, Melinda cast one of those I've got you under my spells on her. Under Melinda's spell, Cruella sashayed over to Melinda's magic circle, just as nice as you please. And then...
Then what?
Then Melinda really took care of business.
What's this? Magic? I just had my hand up. Oh, not the camera! Melinda! No! Oh, get me out of here! Oh, not the dark! Oh, I hate this!
What a nice, fluffy purple thing. Hi, Melinda. Boy, you look beautiful. How trick.
Everything's just great, Raj.
Boy, that's swell. And now, my little slice of carrot cake, to get rid of Mr. Bill, I'm going to show you 2 times from top to bottom. I know a little spot so we can share a cup of fresh squeezed carrot juice.
When we return, Melinda's most famous illusion. One woman challenges an industrial drill. More magic from Walt Disney World, Florida with Melinda, First Lady of Magic, when we return.
A deadly hostage.
Night of television. Freeing a fugitive Indian.
What did you want me to do? Let him die?
They shoot people for treason.
Lands Dr. Quinn in jail. Then, if you could read tomorrow's news today, how far would you go to stop a child from taking a life? Early edition, CBS Saturday.
Toyota. Superhero, the story tonight at 11.
CBS, welcome home.
This next illusion is a little terrifying. It represents my fears and struggles, but it's also all about not giving up, even when things seem hopeless.
This 8-ton industrial drill was not designed to test the resistance of the human body. Powered by 6 industrial motors, It has a carbon bit that can bore through plate metal like a knife through butter. Believe what you are about to see. Get ready when we return to witness one of the most amazing and dangerous illusions ever attempted. With four-time Indy 500 champ Al Unser at the wheel, Melinda will attempt to make this $250,000 sports car vanish in midair as it reaches engine speeds of 180 miles per hour.
Hey, sweetie, want to try something different?
Just one more story, please.
No way. It's time to get some sleep.
After the story, then I will. Come on, sit down.
Okay, then that's it. And tomorrow you have to pick up your toys.
Promise.
Deal. Okay. After Melinda took a tour of Toontown, then she stopped by to visit some friends at a racetrack in Orlando.
Did she bring her horse?
No. This racetrack of cars. A special speedway that fell under Melinda's magic spell.
Ladies and gentlemen, to help me with my newest illusion, please welcome a real hero in the racing world, four-time Indy 500 winner, Al Unser.
Well, thank you, Melinda. It's really a pleasure being here.
Oh, thanks for coming.
Well, you know, Melinda, I have brought along a helmet just in case we decided to do something fast.
That's a good idea. You know, this is a brand new illusion, and it's so dangerous. I'm going to make this race car vanish while you're clocking 180 miles an hour.
You want me to go 180?
Yeah, and I promise you won't get a ticket. So let's do it. Guys, close the door. Al, take the ramp. I'm looking for some brave volunteers from the audience. Okay, how about you over here? Come on up here. Good.
We remind you that you are seeing this with no camera tricks. The car is on a platform in the center of the stage, surrounded by audience members. The rear wheels of the vehicle are jacked up off the platform, and the front wheels have been chained down, so this car cannot accelerate off the stage.
keep your eye on the car and the speedometer. Hey, Al, are you okay?
Yeah, I just love taking risks.
Any special last thoughts?
Just one. How did I get myself into this?
Al, step on the gas. Raise the curtain.
This camera shot will not cut away. Melinda is the only magician in history to ever attempt anything like this.
To 120. To 160. Al, are you okay? 180 miles per hour.
Stay tuned for a magical good night from Walt Disney World with Melinda.
Introducing new Hellman salad dressing.
Now the salad.
Nobody makes homemade dressing like Mom. Frank! We gotta get out of here! No, I'm serious! Now! Listen to me! Hey, nice watch.
Now at Burger King, the Lost World Jurassic Park watches. Collect all 4, each just $1.99 when you buy any value meal.
Is that a Stegosaurus? I don't think so. Super.
Sleep tight, sweet thing. Lady magician. Where did she dream that up?
Goodbye. I had so much fun tonight. Thank you for watching, and may the magic of your dreams come true. Good night, everybody. See you next year.
Monday, Cosby goes back to work.
No, don't do that. Stop it. You act like I'm some kid going off to school. Did you put cookies in here?
Cosby. Then, Is Raymond too young to be having his first midlife crisis?
You don't think I think you're attractive?
I do. Everybody loves Raymond, CBS Monday.
Lowe's Home Improvement Warehouse.
American aircraft led to the biggest scandal in aviation history of bad ideas.
And action.
That is very cool.
Roll camera.
Don't move!
Hi, I'm Jeff Goldblum. Hey, join me for a return trip to the island where dinosaurs live and chaos is no longer a theory. The making of The Lost World, Jurassic Park on the Sci-Fi Channel.
Coming up next.
Hey, do you know the best show on TV?
Better than Major Dad?
No way.
Mystery Science Theater 3000. Woohoo! Today at 4 p.m. Eastern.
Your weekend of wonder continues tonight with a double feature of technological terror. First, it was the ultimate computerized high-rise, engineered to protect, but it's been reprogrammed to kill. Now if you're human and you're inside, you're as good as dead. Paul Reiser must escape the tower. Then, Rutger Hauer and Mimi Rogers are trapped in a prison of the future. To escape, they must form a union of trust. A marriage made in the name of survival. It's Wedlock. Enter the dimension of movie magic tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern. Now, host Jeff Goldblum points the way through the prehistoric jungle that is Jurassic Park. See the making of the Lost World. Sci-Fi Channel next.
This is the Inside Space Report for Saturday, May 31st, 1997. 62 years ago today, a rocket launched by Robert Goddard soared 7,500 feet over the desert sands of New Mexico. Goddard was initially drawn to rocketry by H.G. Wells' War of the Worlds and designed rockets while studying at Clark University. Goddard was laughed at when his first paper suggested that a rocket could be fired to the moon. But in 1926, on his Aunt Effie's farm in Massachusetts, Goddard silenced his critics when the first liquid-fueled rocket soared 184 feet in...
The hell was that?
When Fox presents an unbelievable one-hour special.
Handcuffs.
See death-defying acts of magic.
More babes.
That will blow you away.
Long legs.
Journey into the fantastic world.
Yummy.
Of extreme magic. Wednesday at 8, 7 Central on Fox.
Gosh, I love magic.
Jurassic Park.
Babes.
When Fox presents an unbelievable one-hour special.
Handcuffs.
See death-defying acts of magic.
More babes.
That will blow you away.
Long legs.
Journey into the fantastic world.
Yummy.
Of extreme magic. Wednesday at 8, 7 Central on Fox.
Gosh, I love magic. How
Who is this superhero? Sarge? No. Rosemary, the telephone operator? No. Henry, the mild-mannered janitor?
Could be. Hong Kong Phooey, #1 super guy. Hong Kong Phooey, quicker than the human eye. He's got style, a groovy smile, and a mouth that just won't stop. When the going gets rough, he's super tough with a Hong Kong Phooey chop. Hong Kong Phooey, #1 super guy. Hong Kong Phooey, quicker than the human eye. Tick-a-chong, tick-a-chong, tick-a-chaka, tick-a-chong, tick-a-chong, in the bow, wow, wow. Hong Kong Phooey, fanrific!
You're watching Hong Kong Phooey right here on Cartoon Network.
someone walking through the set, completely shattering the realism the director was striving to achieve. Classic TV Rewinds, a second look at shows that are always worth a second look on Nick at Night.